The audience for Seth Smith.
Luke Ballantyne, front of the speaker.
CJ Llewellyn, friend of the speaker.
Joe Smith, friend of the speaker.
Faith Edwards, friend of the speaker.
Dalton Ballantyne, friend of the speaker.
Gabriel Mays, friend of the speaker.
Seth Smith, the speaker. 2015 Ford Mustang, Ford's new innovation. Alright, just imagine this. You're driving down the interstate in this old beat up rusty car. You look over, here's all these brand new gleaming cars. I mean, who doesn't want to drive a brand new car? They're better, they're faster. Speaking of which, in 2011, there was 59 million cars made and sold within 18 months. Imagine the money that produced. Hello, my name is Seth Smith, and I will be presenting to you the 2015 Ford Mustang. And speaking of Ford, Ford is number one. Everybody knows that. I am 18 years old, and Ford has been my number one option ever since I was 6 years old. Brought to me by my father. I'm excited about the 2015 Ford Mustang. I have driven one in the past, and it was an 06, and it was great. I mean, it was so fast and exhilarating. It has great internal features, efficiency, and very sleek new look. The next thing I will bring up to you is the great internal features. But this year is the 50th anniversary, so that is why they're doing this special new design for the Ford Mustang. On April 17th, that is when it will be. Each car comes out with a galloping pony feature. It's a little galloping pony design on the instrument panel. All these cars will be made at Flat Rock Accessory plant, which is in Flat Rock, Michigan. For the internal features, the 5.0 liter V8 engine is old stock from 2003. The 3.8 liter V6 is a new engine for Ford, and also a new engine is 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine that has a supercharger in it, and both these last two were brand new engines. Also, for the 2015 Mustang, there are a couple of transmissions. We have the 6-speed standard transmission. We have a 6-speed automatic with paddle shift, which is paddles on both sides of the steering wheel. And it also has a 5-speed manual transmission. What is great about manual transmissions is the efficiency. Let's start with motors first, actually. The 5.0 is old stock, like I told you, and these roughly have about 26 miles to the gallon. The 3.7 will replace the old 4.6 V8, and this is roughly about 29 miles to the gallon, is what Ford boasts on their website. And the 2.3 4-cylinder EcoBoost has a supercharger in it that is 99% volumetrically efficient. Economy-wise, the steering of this American muscle beast is in the top 5% for world class, which is unusual for an American muscle car. The new car will have better fuel mileage. Ford is boasting 28 for the 5.0, like I told you earlier. It has a lower, wider stance. It is about 2 inches lower than the original Mustang. The lower profile helps with the fuel mileage, and it also has a steeper sloped windshield for better wind resistance. And as I told you earlier, the 2.3 liter has 99% volumetric efficiency for the fuel consumed. Efficiency is Ford's top priority this year for the Mustang. Ford says it has twice the anti-dive and twice the anti-squat of the old car. The anti-dive is whenever you accelerate and the front end of the car goes up. This one has a lot less of that. And also the anti-squat, which is for weight purposes. Both of these features gives the car more fuel efficiency. The 2.3 2.3-liter has the best efficiency for a motor for the 2015 Ford Mustang. It has 32 miles to the gallon. The 2.3 is a little 4-cylinder. You wouldn't expect very many horsepower, but it has, with that supercharger, it has 300 horsepower in it. The Mustang will also get an independent rear suspension. This is the first time Ford Mustangs have ever had one. And this will also help with the fuel efficiency because of a smoother ride. The looks. Everybody's about looks. 2015 Mustang has a unique look to them this coming year. The body is rounded for wind resistance compared to the normal squareness of the Ford Mustang. It looks more aerodynamic. It has halo lights coming out this year, which is first. A lot of cop cars have halo lights, and Ford Mustang decided that would be a good idea. It has LED tail lights, and it has the 3-stage turning signal lights from the past few years. Inside looks. The interior will be a lot more aggressive than the past few years. There will be more elbow area, smaller steering wheel, which is also telescoping for shorter and taller drivers. Leather or cloth seats. The cloth has a Mustang logo on the seats, and the leather has just one logo. And it also has a Shaker Pro stereo, which is supposed to be crazy booming. More looks. The dash has my color gauges, which you have to order that separately, but it has your fuel and whatnot on it. It has a push-button start, driver assist devices such as blind spot information system whenever you want to just relax and not pay attention to the road as much, and has app adapters for your music and whatever you want to watch. Pros. The wider range of engines is one thing that everybody loves about it. The new rear suspension, older Mustang fans are going to hate it, but newer innovation people will love it. Better handling with the wider stance and the different suspension, it'll handle around corners and whatnot better. And more refined interior. It's got real nice leather steering wheel, my color gauges. It's got the auto start and whatnot. Cons. Sophisticated suspension makes it cost more. With the suspension, it will cost about $4,000 more than originally new Mustang would in 2014. The weight does not increase. People were really expecting that to decrease, but it actually increases by 100 pounds because of the different suspension. Well, as you can see, this 2015 Ford Mustang has great new features. It has better efficiency, it has a better look, and these cars are very powerful and dynamic. Try to test drive on these whenever they come out. They will not come out until next winter, but if you ever have a chance, try one of these things out. If you are looking for a new car, this may be the one for you. And I would like to thank you for listening to my presentation.